Have you ever taken a moment to reconsider the lifelong habit of your daily bath? The routine you've always believed was essential for maintaining cleanliness and health. What if it starts working against you once you reach 70? That warm, comforting shower or long, relaxing soak in the tub, which you've relied on to refresh and cleanse, might actually be depleting your skin, draining your energy, or even increasing the likelihood of a hazardous slip and fall. It's a surprising thought, isn't it? We've been conditioned for years to associate more frequent bathing with better hygiene. However, as we grow older, the rules shift, and what you thought was best for you may not be anymore. In this video, we're unraveling the truth behind how often seniors should really bathe. And believe me, it's not what you've been led to believe all this time. We'll explore the reality of thinner, more delicate skin, hidden health risks, and an unexpected shift in what true cleanliness means after 70. Stay with us until the very end because we're revealing 7 crucial facts that could change the way you or your loved ones approach personal hygiene. Plus, we'll share one expert-endorsed trick that keeps seniors feeling fresh and healthy without stepping into a slippery bathroom. It's simpler than you think, and skipping it could mean missing out on a safer, more comfortable life. Before we dive in, I'd really appreciate it if you could like this video. Your support helps me continue sharing valuable insights for aging gracefully. If you haven't subscribed yet, consider hitting that subscribe button and turning on the notification bell so you never miss a future video. And if you enjoy this content, comment 1 below. If not, comment 0 so I can improve and make better content for you. Now, let's get started. Aging is a natural process, and once we step into our 70s, our skin undergoes a transformation that redefines its composition and function. Extensive research from institutions like the University of Pittsburgh and the University of California, San Francisco has uncovered these profound changes. The skin becomes significantly thinner as the epidermis loses density, and the underlying dermis weakens due to a decline in collagen and elastin production. The sebaceous glands, which once kept our skin soft and hydrated, reduce their oil production dramatically, and sweat glands become less active, making it harder for the skin to maintain its moisture balance. The result? Skin that is not just drier, but also far more fragile than in earlier years, lacking the natural protective barrier that once shielded it. For seniors, the daily habit of bathing, especially with hot water, harsh soaps, or prolonged soaking, can turn this vulnerability into a major health concern. Each bath or shower washes away the skin's already depleting reserves of natural oils, leaving it exposed and defenseless. Dermatologists warn that this process triggers a cycle of deterioration. Initially, seniors may experience dryness, leading to a persistent itching sensation. Over time, this can develop into xerosis, a condition where the skin becomes rough, flaky, and prone to painful cracks. These cracks, however minor they may seem, can bleed, opening the door to infections or exacerbating conditions like dermatitis. The impact extends beyond physical discomfort. Constant itching can disrupt sleep, and cracked skin can cause irritation with even the lightest touch of clothing. For those with mobility challenges or arthritis, the effort of daily bathing may already be exhausting, and adding skin damage to the mix only compounds the difficulty. Research suggests that hot water accelerates this problem by dissolving the essential lipids in the skin, while alkaline soaps disrupt its natural pH, which should ideally stay between 4.5 and 5.5. This isn't just about comfort, it's a genuine health risk. Compromised skin becomes more susceptible to bacteria, fungi, and allergens, increasing the risk of infections or worsening chronic wounds like ulcers. What might seem like a harmless hygiene routine could silently erode a senior's well-being over time, making it vital to rethink how often they step into the shower. In a world where cleanliness is often equated with frequent washing, It might surprise you to learn that bathing less often can actually lower the risk of infection in seniors. This isn't just a theory, it's backed by science, with research published in medical journals like the New England Journal of Medicine. Studies tracking older adults found that those who bathed less frequently experienced fewer instances of skin tears. While this may sound minor, for aging individuals, these tiny wounds can lead to severe complications. Unlike youthful skin, which heals quickly, older skin takes much longer to repair itself. Reduced blood flow, a weaker immune system, and slower cell turnover, all hallmarks of aging, turn minor cuts into potential entry points for harmful bacteria such as Staphylococcus aureus and Streptococcus, which can lead to conditions like cellulitis, abscesses, or even life-threatening sepsis in extreme cases. So, what's the connection between bathing and these risks? Frequent washing, particularly with hot water and soaps, strips away the natural lipid barrier, a crucial layer of fats and oils that keeps the skin resilient. Harsh soaps and detergents amplify this problem by breaking down proteins like keratin, making the skin brittle and more susceptible to tears. Simple actions like pulling on a sweater or brushing against a surface can cause micro tears, increasing the risk of infection. Additionally, excessive scrubbing, something many people do to feel cleaner, only adds more stress to the skin, further weakening its structure. Over time, this cycle of washing and drying turns the skin into a battlefield of tiny abrasions and tears, each one a potential gateway for harmful microbes. By contrast, seniors who bathe less frequently, perhaps every other day or 2 to 3 times a week, allow their skin to retain its natural oils and rebuild its defenses. For those worried about staying fresh in between, spot cleaning with a damp cloth for essential areas like the face, underarms, and groin can be just as effective as a full shower. There's also an expert-recommended hygiene trick that eliminates the need for daily bathing altogether, keeping seniors feeling refreshed and safe from common bathing-related risks. Remember, staying clean doesn't have to mean stripping away essential oils or increasing the risk of falls in the bathroom. Adjusting bathing habits after 70 is not about neglecting hygiene. It's about making smarter, safer choices to maintain both comfort and well-being. Keeping specific areas like the armpits or groin clean can help maintain hygiene without requiring a full-body rinse. This targeted approach prevents infections while also reducing the risk of skin tears, which can be painful and lead to further complications. Avoiding unnecessary skin damage is crucial, especially for seniors with limited mobility or access to resources. By reducing the frequency of full showers, older adults can lower their risk of injuries that might otherwise lead to hospital stays or prolonged medical treatments. According to the New England Journal of Medicine, small adjustments in hygiene habits can have a profound impact on overall health. If you're still watching this and find these insights valuable, please comment number 1 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, consider doing so and turning on the notification bell so you never miss any of our updates. Your support helps us continue creating informative and inspiring content. Now, let's move forward. For seniors, falls pose a greater threat than dirt. The bathroom isn't just a place for daily hygiene, it's a high-risk zone. Frequent bathing increases exposure to slippery surfaces, making it a significant hazard. The American Geriatric Society highlights that falls are one of the leading causes of injuries and fatalities among older adults. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, reports that more than 1 in 4 adults over 65 experiences a fall each year, contributing to millions of emergency room visits and severe injuries such as fractures or concussions. For those in their 70s and beyond, fall risks increase due to factors like muscle weakness, slower reflexes, and balance issues stemming from conditions like arthritis, neuropathy, or osteoporosis. Bathrooms with smooth, wet surfaces become particularly dangerous. Showering daily requires navigating risky movements, stepping over tub edges, maintaining balance while wet, and dealing with steamy conditions that obscure vision. Fatigue further exacerbates these dangers, as morning grogginess or evening exhaustion can impair stability. A single fall can result in life-altering consequences, including broken bones, head injuries, or a loss of independence. Reducing bathing frequency to once or twice a week while supplementing with sponge baths or targeted cleansing significantly lowers the number of potentially hazardous bathroom visits. This approach prioritizes safety without compromising cleanliness. A minor amount of sweat or natural body odor is far less concerning than a serious injury. For seniors who live alone or have limited support, avoiding falls can mean the difference between remaining at home and transitioning to assisted living. Practical measures such as installing grab bars, using non-slip mats, or opting for seated showers can help. But reducing unnecessary exposure to these hazards is a key preventative strategy. Research shows that minimizing fall risks directly correlates with lower injury rates among older adults. Choosing safety over an arbitrary standard of daily bathing isn't just logical, it's essential for preserving independence and well-being. Another important factor to consider is that the body has its own natural cleaning mechanisms. It may sound surprising, but the skin is designed to regulate and cleanse itself without constant washing. This isn't a modern theory. It's a fundamental biological process honed over millennia. The skin functions as a living ecosystem, home to beneficial bacteria, protective oils, and a carefully balanced pH level that work together to maintain hygiene and resilience. For seniors whose skin becomes more fragile with age, excessive bathing can disrupt these natural defenses. Stripping away protective oils and beneficial microbes can leave the skin vulnerable to dryness, irritation, and infections. Allowing the body to regulate itself helps maintain its natural balance. The skin microbiome, a collection of microorganisms including bacteria and fungi, plays a crucial role in breaking down sweat and oils while warding off harmful pathogens. Beneficial bacteria such as Cutibacterium acnes and Staphylococcus epidermidis consume dead skin cells and produce antimicrobial compounds that help protect against harmful invaders like Staphylococcus aureus, a common cause of skin infections. At the same time, sebaceous glands secrete natural oils that lock in moisture and repel dirt. Meanwhile, dead skin cells shed naturally through a process called desquamation, ensuring that debris is regularly removed. Frequent bathing disrupts this delicate system. Hot water dissolves essential oils, leaving the skin dry and unprotected. Soaps, particularly those with high pH levels, kill beneficial bacteria and upset the skin's natural microbiome. This disruption can lead to increased sensitivity, flare-ups of conditions like eczema, and a higher likelihood of infections. For older adults, whose oil production is already reduced and whose microbiome diversity declines with age, overwashing can be especially detrimental. Dermatological research, including studies published in the Journal of Investigative Dermatology, suggests that excessive cleansing is linked to higher rates of dryness and irritation. Instead of daily showers, a more balanced approach, bathing a few times a week using mild, pH-balanced cleansers, allows the skin to maintain its natural defenses. Odor, often the primary concern in reducing bathing frequency, can be effectively managed by focusing on areas prone to sweat, such as the underarms and groin, while letting the rest of the body self-regulate. This method is not only practical, but also liberating for older adults. It reduces the physical effort required for bathing, preserves skin integrity, and aligns with the way the body was meant to function. Historically, humans thrived with minimal bathing long before daily showers became common in the 20th century. Many cultures relied on simple cleansing methods without experiencing widespread hygiene-related illnesses. For seniors today, rethinking hygiene routines in a way that prioritizes health and safety over social norms can lead to better overall well-being. By embracing the body's natural ability to cleanse itself, reducing exposure to hazardous bathroom conditions, and preserving the skin's microbiome, older adults can maintain hygiene while reducing unnecessary risks. Adjusting bathing habits isn't just about convenience, it's about making a choice that supports longevity, independence, and a higher quality of life. Stepping back from excessive washing can be a surprising yet effective approach to maintaining healthier skin. By allowing the body's natural mechanisms to regulate cleanliness, many seniors experience less irritation, better moisture retention, and a stronger skin barrier. In essence, reducing the frequency of full-body washing isn't about neglect, but rather about allowing the body to protect itself more efficiently. This simple adjustment can lead to improved well-being and comfort in daily life. If you're still with us and finding these insights valuable, leave a comment below to let us know. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I encourage you to do so and enable notifications so you never miss an update. Your support is essential in helping us continue creating content that informs and inspires. Now, let's explore this topic further. Leading experts in dermatology and geriatrics have begun to challenge conventional hygiene norms, advocating for a shift in how seniors approach bathing. Rather than adhering to a rigid schedule of daily showers, professionals now suggest that bathing once or twice a week is often sufficient for individuals over 70. This isn't about cutting corners on hygiene. It's a science-backed adjustment that aligns with the changing needs of aging skin and bodies. This recommendation stems from extensive research conducted by dermatologists, geriatricians, and health professionals who study the relationship between aging and hygiene. Organizations such as the American Academy of Dermatology and institutions like Johns Hopkins University emphasize that frequent washing isn't a universal necessity. As skin ages, it loses its natural oils, becomes thinner, and is more prone to dryness and irritation. Overwashing can exacerbate these issues, stripping the skin of its protective barrier and leading to discomfort or even damage. But this isn't just about skincare. The right hygiene routine should also consider an individual's lifestyle, health, and activity levels. For example, someone who spends most of their time indoors with limited physical activity may not require the same level of cleansing as a highly active senior who gardens daily. Additionally, seniors dealing with conditions such as incontinence or chronic wounds may require targeted cleaning of specific areas rather than frequent full-body baths. The key is to move away from a rigid one-size-fits-all approach and adopt a more personalized, practical hygiene routine. Historically, daily bathing became ingrained in culture more due to marketing than medical necessity. The 20th century boom in soap and hygiene product advertisements reinforced the idea that daily washing was essential for health and freshness. However, modern studies suggest otherwise, showing that excessive bathing can lead to higher rates of skin irritation, breakdown, and even pressure sores in frail adults. Conversely, a more moderate approach to hygiene can help preserve the skin's natural defenses and overall health. Bathing once or twice a week, combined with regular spot cleaning using a washcloth on key areas like the face, hands, and groin, maintains cleanliness without subjecting the skin to unnecessary stress. Additionally, common concerns such as body odor can be managed with simple solutions like deodorant, quick wipes, or fresh clothing changes. This shift isn't about lowering standards, but rather making a smart, science-driven adjustment to personal care routines. For many seniors, bathing can be an exhausting and physically demanding task. What once seemed simple in youth, stepping into the shower, standing under running water, and drying off, can become a significant strain as the body ages. Research published in the Journal of the American Medical Association highlights how bathing can deplete energy, place stress on the body, and even lead to serious health risks. Standing for extended periods in a warm shower can strain the cardiovascular system, particularly for seniors with heart conditions or circulation issues. The heat can cause blood vessels to expand, leading to a drop in blood pressure, dizziness, or even fainting, a dangerous situation in a slippery environment. Additionally, those with chronic respiratory conditions may struggle to breathe in the humid air, turning what should be a refreshing routine into a challenging ordeal. For the millions of seniors living with arthritis, every movement in the shower, from bending to wash feet to gripping a soap bar, can cause significant discomfort. Inflamed joints make these motions painful, and stepping in and out of a bathtub requires balance and strength that may be compromised by age-related conditions. Neuropathy, common in older adults, can further dull sensation in the feet, increasing the risk of slips and falls. The exhaustion doesn't end once the bath is over. Drying off, reaching difficult spots, and dressing afterward can sap energy levels, leaving some seniors so fatigued that they need to rest immediately. In some cases, this post-bath exhaustion interferes with the rest of their day, causing them to skip meals, miss physical activity, or withdraw from social interactions. Scaling back on bathing frequency not only protects the skin but also conserves energy. Many seniors benefit from adapting their routine, such as using a shower chair or handheld nozzle to ease physical strain. Bathing once or twice a week, rather than daily, helps preserve stamina for activities that truly enhance quality of life, whether it's spending time with family, enjoying a hobby, or simply feeling more comfortable throughout the day. Studies support this shift, revealing that reduced bathing frequency correlates with lower reports of fatigue and improved mood among seniors. By adjusting personal hygiene routines to align with bodily needs, older adults can maintain their independence, well-being, and overall vitality. It's not about doing less, it's about doing what works best for a healthier, more balanced life. Here's something that might change the way you think about hygiene forever. For years, we've associated cleanliness with daily showers and full-body baths. But what if I told you that for seniors, that traditional mindset might be more harmful than helpful? The truth is, maintaining hygiene doesn't have to mean stepping into the tub every day. In fact, the idea that cleanliness requires constant bathing is more of a societal habit than a biological necessity. And that's great news for older adults. Aging bodies have different needs, and frequent bathing can actually cause more problems than it solves. The key to staying fresh, clean, and confident isn't in the amount of water used, but in smart, strategic self-care. That means embracing effective alternatives that keep seniors feeling their best without unnecessary risks. Let's talk about what really works. First, wet wipes. These little lifesavers are perfect for targeting key areas like the underarms, groin, and face, places where sweat and bacteria tend to build up. They're gentle on delicate skin, require no rinsing, and eliminate the need to balance in a slippery shower. Next, hand hygiene. Since hands touch everything, door handles, food, faces, keeping them clean is one of the best ways to prevent infection. But that doesn't mean the entire body needs a scrub down every single day. Oral care is another big one. Brushing, flossing, and rinsing with mouthwash don't just keep breath fresh. They fight bacteria that can cause serious health issues. A healthy mouth is a cornerstone of overall hygiene. Fresh clothes make a bigger difference than many people realize. Changing into clean, breathable fabrics daily helps wick away moisture and prevent odors, keeping seniors comfortable and confident. And let's not forget simple grooming habits like combing hair, applying deodorant, or using a light spritz of body mist. All of these combined create a personal hygiene routine that's just as effective as daily bathing, but without the potential risks. For many seniors, the physical challenges of bathing can be overwhelming. Imagine an 80-year-old with unsteady hands or joint pain trying to maneuver in a slippery bathroom. What seems simple to a younger person can be a major hazard for an older adult. Something as routine as stepping into a tub could lead to a dangerous fall. And then there are environmental concerns. In colder regions, stepping out of a warm bath into chilly air can be uncomfortable at best and dangerous at worst, increasing the risk of illness. In these cases, using a warm washcloth or dry shampoo can be much safer and just as effective. Research backs this up. Studies in geriatric care show that seniors who use alternative hygiene methods feel just as clean and socially presentable as those who bathe daily. But here's the kicker. They often have fewer skin issues and less fatigue. This shift in thinking allows older adults to maintain their dignity and independence, instead of feeling pressured to follow a rigid, outdated routine. The science is clear. Overbathing can do more harm than good. Aging skin naturally produces less oil, and frequent washing strips it of essential moisture. The result? Dryness, irritation, and even cracks that leave the skin vulnerable to infection. Meanwhile, excessive washing disrupts the body's natural balance of beneficial bacteria, microorganisms that actually help protect the skin. The risks don't stop there. Bathrooms are one of the most common places for falls, and for seniors, even a minor slip can lead to serious consequences. Add in the energy drain of frequent bathing, and the traditional daily shower starts looking less like a necessity and more like an unnecessary challenge. So, what's the ideal approach? Experts recommend bathing just once or twice a week, supplemented with alternative hygiene methods as needed. This not only protects the skin, but also conserves energy, reduces safety risks, and allows seniors to focus on enjoying their day rather than dreading the effort of a full bath. And this isn't just theory. Major health organizations like the American Geriatric Society and the New England Journal of Medicine have published studies supporting the shift toward less frequent bathing. Their findings reveal that seniors who cut back on full-body washes actually have healthier skin, lower rates of infection, and a better overall quality of life. Imagine the benefits: skin that stays hydrated instead of itchy and flaky, mornings that feel easier and less exhausting, energy that can be used for a walk, a conversation, or a favorite hobby instead of a long, tiring shower routine. This isn't about neglecting hygiene. It's about redefining it. Instead of measuring cleanliness by how often someone steps into a shower, it's about using the right techniques and tools to maintain health and dignity in a way that makes sense for the individual. Of course, everyone is different. A physically active 75-year-old may need a different hygiene routine than someone who is bedridden. Factors like climate, skin sensitivity, and overall health all play a role in determining the best approach. That's why talking to a healthcare provider is so important. They can help customize a routine that balances medical recommendations with personal comfort. Stepping back from the traditional daily bath doesn't mean giving up on hygiene. Instead, it's a step towards smarter, safer, and healthier living. It's about embracing a more practical, dignified way to age, one that prioritizes well-being over outdated societal norms. Less water, less risk, more life. That's the unexpected promise of bathing less often, and it's a shift worth embracing. Now, I want to hear from you. What surprised you the most in this video? Is there something you're ready to change in your own routine or share with a loved one? Maybe it's swapping a daily bath for targeted cleansing, rethinking hand hygiene, or just realizing that being clean isn't always about soap and water. Drop a comment below and let me know your thoughts. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Your support means the world to me, and I'm excited to keep bringing you valuable insights that help you live smarter and healthier. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.